The first time I cried in school was not because I failed. It was because I forgot. I forgot to do my maths homework. I didn't know there was homework until the teacher asked everyone to show it. And when she came to my desk and saw a blank page, she didn't say, "You forgot?" She said, "Minha, what happened to you? Are you becoming like the others too?" The class fell silent. My face felt hot. I tried not to cry, but I did. I cried in front of everyone. Not because I didn't do my homework, but because I wasn't supposed to. I was the topper, the one with perfect scores. And suddenly, one small mistake felt far more serious than it actually was. Later, I failed an Arabic exam. Not because I didn't study, but because I didn't check the back of the question paper. Others failed too. They were questioned, they were scolded, but when I failed, the reaction changed. "What happened to you, Minha? You're so smart, and Arabic is easy, so how did you fail?" Even my friends noticed. They joked, "Minha Nias failed for the first time in her life? That's breaking news." They laughed. I smiled. But inside, something sank. Because my failure wasn't just a mistake anymore, it was an event. I wasn't failing at Arabic, I was failing at being perfect. This is what an education system obsessed with grades does. It doesn't just teach students to succeed, it teaches them to fear failure. And we see it start forming early, in small, everyday moments. When a student asks a question, not to score marks, but to understand, and the teacher replies, "It won't be asked in the exam." Not because the teachers don't care, but because the system doesn't give them time to care. There is a syllabus to finish, an exam to prepare students for. So slowly, students stop asking why and start asking only one thing: will this come in the exam? And when curiosity disappears, learning becomes a performance. And that performance carries a heavy cost. In India, 14,000 students die of suicide every year. In South Korea, it is the leading cause of deaths among teenagers. In Japan, it quietly ranks among the most common ways adolescents are lost. Different countries, different classrooms, the same message: don't fail. But for those who survive the system, that fear doesn't disappear. It follows them into college, into work, into personal life. Because when worth is tied to performance, failure doesn't feel temporary. It feels final. So what do? We don't stop caring about learning, we stop confusing learning with ranking. We let teachers teach, not just rush through a syllabus. We teach parents to value effort, not the result. We teach schools to value creativity, empathy, and curiosity, not just marks. And we teach students this truth: you are allowed to forget. You are allowed to fail. You are allowed to be human. Because education should not break children to produce marks, it should help children grow into people. And no child should ever grow up afraid of being human. Thank you.